Shalonda, and I'm back with another video. So, all right. So I think we on course. Of course we on course. Even though I know that the river runs through me, I still like to take it back to the basic necessities. Otherwise, because everybody is not on one accord, sometimes I get off track or I feel like I'm off track, but I guess maybe not. So I just like to let you know that again, we're resonating with something here. I don't have to be embarrassed that I read the Bible and that the words are here and the words are in me. I like to use the words still in the book because some people may not be on the same accord. And that's what we're going to keep on doing. Somebody want to try to devalue my gifts because they got about 100 bitches off my on my tip. Okay? And this is what this is, to try to run circles around or as if this is something immaculate that's happening through them when it's happening through me, the word. So it don't matter how eloquent or how whatever you put it, it's still the same thing. Somebody want to act like somebody is the most high seer or something when they're hooked up to their AI, whatever they're doing, their mind, whatever they're doing. Put that shit down and see. Because they're hearing it through the wire. Put it down. Turn off the wire and let's see. Stop restricting my channel so that your girls can get a hold of it and feed off of it and then go out and send it out and mix up the words. Do that. Because I know that's what they do to discredit source or the source. They like to flash their money and discredit the source of where they all are looking to find out what I'm doing next. I'm not looking at these people. I'm not worried about what they do in their home unless it got something to do with me. And really, if it got something to do with hurting me or charging other people up to do so or stealing from me. I don't, you can talk about it all, you can talk about me all you want to. Or doing spell work or some dirty stuff like this. So somebody might feel like somebody rejected them or something like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this straight. I don't have a problem with people that are tried and true, my anointed ones, coming to me, that they are clean, they are pure, they are righteous. I don't. That's what we're here for. I'm not blocking that energy. The energy that I'm talking about are the people that know that they done wrong. And you think you're gonna squash me? You think you're gonna step on me? You think you're gonna smash me down? You're not. And that's just what we're talking about here. I'm not rejecting my tried and true that love me. That have been anointed by me, that don't go against me. They're worried about their own business or they might look to me for something. I'm not talking about those people that are doing right. Even though I know they're going to be charged as doing wrong at this time because the wrong, the evil or the wicked think that they're taking over something. Sometimes it's a couple of different wicked ones that want to consume or capture someone. That's why I like to keep that energy away from me, and I should be able to protect myself against the other ones that are coming with their wicked ways. It's just the way it is. So it's saying here that somebody, Balaam, was stopped from his mad course when his donkey spoke to him with a human voice. Now, this could be somebody talking angry, somebody talking, I don't know. I don't know, because it's saying voice. So maybe somebody meditates normally, but somebody might have spoke something out loud or something. It's kind of like I had like a little outburst a minute ago. Okay, so I don't know who could have took offense to that, but I could have been not even talking to these people. That's what the problem is. You can't do anything by remote viewing or viewing from a distance. You're not going to get anywhere. It's going to be some standstill. It's going to be some confusion. It's going to be these things. I feel like energies like me and anybody else like me should be protected. We should know that we're being protected. It shouldn't be a question about it. Period. And the fact that you have many looking on and they don't want you to know. Somebody could be protecting you, but somebody doesn't want you to know. They want you to be in fear or something like this, but I don't reside in that. Not for a moment. I don't even know where it went. So I feel bad when people are trying to take my words and turn it towards people that are, like I said, tried and true. So he was stopped when this donkey, which could also be wisdom. Okay, so these could be, again, wisdom is, and I think in the Apocrypha is said to be wisdom at some point in time, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So these people could be, it's saying by his donkey, not the donkey or the donkey of God or something, but somebody's donkey. So these could be people that, you know, a donkey could be like also somebody that's, well, that's a mule, stubborn as a mule, but a donkey is still strong. I don't know why I'm thinking about Shrek and donkey. I think something, I think Eddie Murphy did come through my Instagram yesterday, and it was some movie or whatever with him and Tashina Arnold, and she was saying something to him, and he was like, "Well, I ain't really want to talk to you anyways. I something," and she was like, "You know what? I hope you do something like this, get sick, and your thing fall off." So this is kind of like what this is making me think of here. All right, because I think he felt offended or he felt like salty or something. All right, and then it says these men are useless as dried up springs of water, promising much and delivering nothing. They are as unstable as clouds driven by the storm winds. They are doomed to the eternal pits. So these could be people that went with the Pitts family, or again, some people that reside in that energy that are using the justice system out of envy and jealousy and strife to take down the royals or take down the ones that are above them. Okay? So again, these eternal pits, these could be also darker versions of some people in his family. I feel like the darker in spirit, okay, but they could also be darker skinned, okay. Um, this could be because there's something about my spirit being in some machine. So one of these women, some of these women are robots or something, android energies, and they are just spewing out my messages. It's just with their style here, again. And I feel like somebody saying it's not who do it first or who do it something, it's who do it better. No, because it's not their information. It's not their intellectual property. It's not their that's what the problem is with a lot of these women do this spell work and this voodoo and these things on women's wombs so that they can conceive, or they do and also womb magic could also be your creations, things that you bring to light, you holding it up like like a page of pentacles and somebody just snatching that page of pentacles right out of your hand. Whether this is a person, place, or thing, a business idea, whatever it would be, your next adventure, your next venture, whatever you're going to do next, okay? They are just disregarding the fact that they're not supposed to be touching the tree of life or anything that is of the value I feel like that I have. All right? So these people are disregarding this because they want to look like they're on top. They want to be above. They want to, you know, again, it's something like this. It says they proudly boast about their sin and conquest and using lust as their bait. They lure back into sin those who have just escaped from such wicked living. So this could be people like trying to get you in a contract. This could be people that, you may not even know you was in some contractual agreement and people were utilizing your vassal. So You know, maybe it's not even your fault that you were cast into the sin, or you were what do you call it? You were forsaken by a father or something. I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. If you can't show me your face, I don't trust you. If you can't show me which way you coming in from or something like this, I don't trust you. Okay? And so it's saying this energy here. This could also be somebody that's like out of money or something, and they need money, or they can have a certain lifestyle. That's why I'm saying with these people that get into these situations, then they buy all this shit or something like this, and then you can't even keep up with it. You got to get on the next contract, or you got to get in the next arms of a demon energy or a darker energy, in order to survive or to keep up with the Joneses here. That's a lot of thing what people end up doing. But they mock the ones that don't have anything. And a lot of times these people are using spoils or finances or stuff that is supposed to go to you from them utilizing you, and you never see it because they're spending it or they're using it or they're doing something like this. So it's almost like pimping somebody's energy out for 100% of the profit. So it's saying here that they boast about it. They sit there and the tarot readers come out, or the fortune tellers come out, and then they start talking about the stuff that they did. They wink, they say these things, and they never get in trouble for them. They cause rapes and abuse to women. Other women do this, or women that may be transgender. They actually are men. And then they boast about it in their tarot readings as if they're psychic, but they are the ones that plotted these things, or they have a other outlook here where they are spying on you or something like this. Okay, and they're not psychic. Okay, this is why they want these men to keep certain women broke and busted and disgusted. Um, you know, they may use sex with these men or their connection, or keeping these men away from their actual person or their actual God, in order to do this. Okay, and this is a heavy time right now for this. Okay, and then people are saying villain era, but this is a villain era. A villain is someone who has been possibly wronged in some kind of way and put in a certain mindset or something because of something that has been done to them, or they were cast out or something like this. And normally those people, well, I see in cartoons and stuff, they make them look bad or something like this, but sometimes I think it's not the case. But again, sometimes somebody can be vilified and they don't go to wickedness. Okay, I feel like that. They want to make things right, or they want to change things or do better for the next generation. Just like some of the abuse that my parents might have suffered at the hands of their parents. Maybe they changed a little bit when they had children. And then I had to come in with my children and see that some of these things weren't right. And I didn't like the way that I was treated or something. And I had to change those things and break some of those generational curses or those things. And a lot of times this could be what people are doing outside of your family to you. A lot of these things you're carrying are not curses. They're just spell work. They're not curses because of what your people did, is because of their ignorance and what other people were doing to them, and what some people allowed to be done to them because they benefited from it. Okay, being downtrodden or something like this. Okay, I like to point the I like to point things in the right direction, because if you don't, then what are you even talking about it for? If you're not looking to change it for the better or something, then what are you doing? That means you're a wicked, you're an evildoer, and that's what you want to continue to do. You want to do as your fathers did with some of these people. Like it says, you are not of God, you are of the devil, and you'll do the works of your devil. I mean, of your father. Okay. So again, this, like I said, this pit or pits energy, that could be, where I draw the line in the sand. I don't care if it's family or not. There's wicked parts of family and there's really good parts of the family. Okay. Hold on one second. If you're trying to take advantage of the less fortunate in women and children, you're disgusting, and that's just it. And you should not be you are powers that should not be. Period. And you definitely ain't gonna say nothing to me. You definitely not. People want to say, "Oh, I'm a man" or something like this, or "I'm a part of the Catholic Church" or something. I don't care what you is. If you're doing wicked, then you're not over me, and you need to just get. That's just what somebody gonna have to get over. Okay. You're not over me, and you should take them knees. And that's just how I look at it. All right. So it says here, Yeah, so it says you aren't okay. Now it's saying that you aren't saved by being good, they say. So you might as well do bad. Do what you like, be free. But these very teachers who offer this freedom from law are themselves slaves to sin and destruction. For a man is a slave to whatever controls him. Again, that's what I'm saying. Look at what I'm trying to tell you. Because that's why I feel like certain men, because you know what can control a man, okay? The cup. So again, if you dipping in somebody else's cup, that's why I can't be a part of no customs or religions or nothing that have nothing to do with that, because I already know what that is. These are men that fell to some kind of weakness or some type of something here, and they instead of fixing things with their woman at home, they decided to go do something somewhere else. Women too. Hell, I when I in my youth, you hear me? Okay. So again, some of these men might be like, "Oh, you was doing good and everything, and nothing happened, or this happened, or whatever." They might be getting people on board with that, sharing, telling lies or secrets or something like this to get people to turn away. It could be these family members, these very family members that went against their sister or their daughter or their something like this, which is also sinful. And which you that means that don't come playing in my energy. You don't have no access to me. You cut off. Goodbye. You're gone. So yeah, so a man is a slave. So again, once you already all deep in with something else, don't come back here. No, sir. I can't have it. Nah. Because I already know I'm enough. Again, and these are people that didn't invest in you. They invested in those things. But they still want to come back, or they want to have this person come back into your energy here. Okay? So we have the star here, which is this little bear. Okay? I think it's my first time pulling this card. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. So it's saying, and when a person has escaped from the wicked ways of the world by learning about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and then get tangled up in sin and become a slave again, he is worse off than he was before. It would be better if he had known, if he had knew about Christ at all, if he had never known about Christ at all, than to learn and go back. Okay. All right. All right. But I feel like this is very two-sided. Oh, I feel like this is very two-sided here. All right, what I'm reading. But we got the Knight of Cups here and this Water energy. Okay. But this person has a brain in his hand. So this could be somebody going to a third party where he got your brain in his hand as an offering to this person. All right. A Riptide. A Knight of Cups. So he's playing around in the waters and he has somebody else's brain or somebody else's mind. Okay. This could be somebody bringing an offering to the water. All right, access to somebody's mind. Maybe somebody feel like you're not paying attention to them. That's why you got to be careful. Just notice what's going on around you when you deny or you stop watching certain tarot readers because you see what they on, or they're trying to be controlling or manipulative or something like this, because they get mad. They get mad and then they go to spell work or something like this, and then they just pump out a whole bunch of videos about how people shouldn't do spell work and it's very bad and everything like this, and whoop-de-woo, right? But really it's them. Okay, a Queen of Wands energy. Okay, they got 1,000 subscribers to be worried about or something like this in their lives, but they're not satisfied unless they have you. Why is that? Watching them. So these people can get very angry or aggressive or something and send out spell work, but they're not going to do it their own self sometimes. They'll send somebody else out to do it, one of the goons, okay? And it's funny because look at these cards just spilled out, and what we got, the devil. I'm telling you, somebody is the devil, okay? And they doing some dirty stuff because the shit is in reverse. And then we got the sword right here, the Ace of Swords, okay? Well, no, it's not in the reverse. It's in the upright. Yeah, so again, somebody could just be being controlled too. This could be a younger feminine energy shooting someone, or Yeah, this could be somebody that shot somebody. This could be somebody sneaking, taking pictures. You again, we have this energy of the devil is hiding over somebody that did a shooting here, possibly recently or something. All right, and then we got the sword of truth. All right, so again, that is the truth that somebody did something, but the devil could have been controlling this person to do it, and the devil could be acting like they didn't have nothing to do with it. But that's why this tower moment is coming. All right, I don't give a fuck how pretty your face is, how good we is. I'm cutting you off. If I see some shit coming on, you can't come back, and you're getting cut the fuck off. If you got a feminine energy that's controlling you by what's between her legs or something, you can't come back here until you cleanse yourself from that shit. Okay? We got the tower here. You cannot continue to use my intellectual properties. None of that. I'm not having it. You're not about to. Nobody. Again, you let me find that out. Okay? Because if I worked on, why is my skin peeling like this? Somebody could, because somebody sending out something like, dang, somebody got the moves like Jagger. So somebody could be doing something with science to mess with your skin or make discoloring. Yeah, because somebody got pretty skin or pretty legs or something, okay? And so somebody's doing spell work here to do something to your skin or something. I'm just telling you right now because I keep on putting lotion on. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why is my skin keep getting kind of flaky or whatever? But I also saw a commercial within the past 24 hours about vitiligo and how somebody thought, of course, they're giving you one perception of what it looks like, but it could be different forms of it, okay? But somebody's definitely doing something here, maybe putting something in somebody's lotion, like little stupid shit like this, all right? Or they're using science to do something here to get someone to look sick or what they call it, beauty spells. And we want to talk about beauty spells. We just talking about people that have access to people through Iris program or something like this, and they're coming in your home possibly in the middle of the night, putting stuff on you or in you when you're sleeping. That's just what we're talking about. Let's just keep it real. Somebody don't like the way you're shining as this bear or this star energy. Okay, Chicago bear. Somebody might not like the way that you're shining. Okay, and so somebody's sending in things to make you look not so great. Maybe lately you've been seeing that your skin is clear and your face is looking plump and nice and everything and full, and somebody could be coming in and try to make you look all crusty and dry, crusty, dusty, and rusty. All right. And it's so funny because I was just seeing this feminine energy. Now this person, I feel like this person, their facial skin is not the best, but somebody has really nice skin, but it's just their face. So again, you might have a nice face, but somebody want to make the rest of your body sick. So somebody is jealous here. There is a feminine energy, okay, that's doing spell work here. And this is one of the people that talk about the injustice and you shouldn't be going doing stuff. But these people know that they're linked with top ranking warlocks and things like this. And they think they're never going to get caught or they're never going to get seen. Or if the Holy Spirit or I start to say something about it, it's like I'm the only one that can see it so they could get away with it. But then again, of course, they're going off of things that they hear me say when I go off at the rail. But again, I think Christ, the thing about passion of Christ was passion is anger. Anger gets shit done. You hear me? So anybody talking about, Christ was not angry, that passion of Christ is all about some type of fury or anger. Or coming in the clouds, storming in, angry with the blood on his clothing. I know you don't think that he was just swimming in blood. Nah, that was from slewing enemies. We got the church in the reverse. We got the church in the reverse here. So the church is in the reverse. This is like Nation of Islam, maybe like some shit coming in from what is his name, the Prophet Elijah over there in California, I think, or at a distance here. This could be, this Jennings energy coming in from the south. This could be it could be any of this. This TD Snakes, it could be any of this. It could be, like I said, these people that have these followings and they're going out doing these whole shows and everything like this, but they're ciphering energy from people that they have secluded and closed off, that not blocking off any way for you to make money. Yeah. What I say? Ace of Cups. They dealing with the Ace of Cups, okay? In reverse, because they selling out somebody's Ace of Cups here. Somebody is off with somebody's head because some young dumb bitch or something like this, instead of dealing with wisdom or the wise. You know, I'm not, you know what, you don't, you're not, like I said, your little girls don't matter to me. Nobody is not, somebody is coming in talking about what they do at night or something. Nights in this person. Somebody spending nights with this person in the 5D or something like. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker. See, these people think I'm like other people. That's the problem. Ain't nobody on this planet right now making me jealous over what they put in their little wand in. Don't you understand? It's almost like Klaus Michelson saying, yeah, y'all want to destroy me? I made all of you motherfuckers. What are you talking about? What are you saying? We got a Knight of Cups, okay? This Knight could be in the upright, and the Ace of Cups to be in the reverse. Somebody might don't like what you're saying, and so they don't want to send anybody in with their cups. But this Knight of Cups look like he really want to still come into this cup, even if somebody's saying it's in reverse. Or Knight of Cups are going to a vassal or a cup that is in reverse. Okay, and that's why this some of this could be like jealousy and envy and stuff. Another feminine energy, a Queen of Cups or Ace of Cups energy that's jealous of somebody else or something like this. Okay. And so whatever their thoughts on the inside, because a lot of they're not saying this on their platforms or their channels. They're not saying this out loud. It's in their heads what they're thinking about someone that they're jealous of. So, you know, it's kind of like that energy. So if knights are coming there with their cups and taking portions of something, it's an illusion. These are people that like to live by illusions, things like this. You know what? I can't keep these cards straight. I can't keep these cards straight. And sometimes once men go down that road, ain't no coming back. Mm. Somebody could have tried to make you dirty so somebody don't come back, or they feel shame about coming back towards you. Something that somebody vomited up, but maybe you didn't vomit it up. Maybe somebody did spell work to break you up. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Somebody could have did spell work to, oh, a little bug. Somebody could have did, you can learn something from your worst enemy. You can learn something from the devil. It depends on how deep you go or how deep you will let it, penetrate through your soul. It's kind of like look but don't touch. I don't see nothing wrong with observing all energies so that you can learn something. So again, okay, now about the facts of the holy prophets. So again, that could have been also that man that's in the cards inside that was holding that letter in that rose. Somebody could have been writing something to someone here because it looked like he's passing that letter off. So this is my set. Yeah, we're going to go back in because I want to go back to the table because we didn't even finish pulling on the cards that we had. But I think that was kind of like just what I wanted to say here is that some of these teachers that's offering these things or whatever, they're wicked. They're the ones that put you in these positions of not having money or something right now. And then now they want you to come crawling back to them. A lot of these people. So that they can own you. And they slaves themselves. They're working for something or someone else. All right. So I'll be